Good morning, dear students. Welcome to your Google Classroom. Today, we will begin with a new poem, Looking for a Cousin on a Swing. It is a poem by the celebrated poet A.K. Ramanujan. I am sure that you have either the copy of the text with you or you have the poem. Please open the poem so that I will be reading lines from the text. And before going into the details of the poem, let me introduce the author, A.K. Ramanujan. And A.K. Ramanujan is a very famous Indo-Anglian writer. And I'm sure that you may have at least heard about this great writer. And so, A.K. Ramanujan, he was born in 1929. He was born in a Brahmin family in Mysore. Born in 1929 in a Brahmin family in Mysore. And he was educated in Mysore. He did his BA and MA there in English language and literature. And finally, he got a Fulbright scholarship and went to Indiana University, from where he obtained his PhD in linguistics. And so, he was a very bright student who secured the Fulbright scholarship, and he went to Indiana University and he got his PhD in linguistics from the Indiana University. After taking his PhD in linguistics, for some time he worked in some Indian universities. And after that, he worked for a main period. He taught in the University of Chicago. And so, he was a great scholar who taught in India and mainly in the University of Chicago. And he married Molly Daniel, a Syrian Christian from Kerala. And his mother was strongly against this marriage. And again, the marriage ended up as a total failure, and it ended in divorce. And so A.K. Ramanujan had a very unhappy married life. And again, he had to face his mother, who was always unhappy with his son. And he died in 1993. A.K. Ramanujan started writing at the age of 17. And he had many collections of poetry with him. But the first and the most important is the collection called The Striders. He had written many collections of poetry, and the most important is The Striders. And this particular poem, Looking for a Cousin on a Swing, it is also included in The Striders. And in the poems in this collection, he actually hints at the triangular personal crisis in life. What was the triangular personal crisis? Unhappy mother, the disastrous married life, and the joyless immigrant status in Chicago. And so, you can see when you go through the poems in The Striders, you can see a great feeling of nostalgia in almost all the poems in The Striders. Moreover, you can see himself directly or indirectly hinting the personal crisis in his life. and that is again the unhappy mother, the unhappy married life, and the joyless immigrant status in Chicago. Actually, he was honored with a high post in the University of Chicago. But even then, he had great attachment to India, his mother country, and his culture. And so, even though he is comfortably settled in Chicago, even though he had all the material aspects in Chicago, he cannot be happy with the life there. He had a feeling of alienation. He had a feeling that he is rootless in this foreign land. And so, Ramanujan, even though he is well settled in Chicago, he cannot be happy with the life there. But at the same time, circumstances force him to retain the position of the professor in the Chicago University. And these tensions are fully revealed in his poetry. And critics say that writing poems was a matter of great relief for A.K. Ramanujan. And see, you can't see that almost all the poems carry in it the feeling of nostalgia, the image that was lying deep in his heart. And even this looking for a cousin on a swing, which is taken from the Striders. Here also you can see the poet's nostalgic feeling. The poem expresses his relationship with past and present, arousing nostalgic thoughts and feelings. And again here in this particular poem, the poet uses the powerful image of the swing as an effective device for his search for identity. See, to be simple, the point is that there is a nostalgic feeling outlining the poems of A.K. Ramanujan, mainly the poems in the collection The Striders. And the poem under consideration, Looking for a Cousin on a Swing. It is also a poem which is strictly autobiographical. It also shows his nostalgic feeling and an yearning to return to the past. And so, when we see, this is a very small poem. It is a very, very simple poem. You need to understand only the structure of the poem. Actually, it is a lyric poem without any rhyme scheme. And so, the poem Looking for a Cousin on a Swing is a short poem narrating a girl's memory of an experience she had in her childhood and her longing to revive that experience. And so, as I told you earlier, this particular poem also carries within it a nostalgic feeling. It is a short poem, and the poem is written in the third person narrative. The narrative is a woman, and this woman, she is narrating an experience that she had when she was a child, when she was 4 or 5 years of age. It was a happy experience for the girl. This girl, even now she is a grown-up woman, but she is longing to revive that experience. And so, the poem is very simple, but when you go through the poem, you will see that the first part of the poem is written in the past tense and the second part in the present tense. Okay? That is, the first part, the recollections of the child, and the second part, the recollections of the adult. And so the child and the adult, two phases of life, is depicted in the poem. And in the first part, which is written in the past tense, you will get the experience of a child, a girl of 4 or 5, and she is with her cousin brother, a bit older than her, that is 6 or 7 years of age. And so, very soon, when you pass on to the next stanza, you will understand that the boy in the poem is none other than A.K. Ramanujan. He is narrating his own experience. And so, the poem is written in the third person narrative. And the first part is written in the past tense. The second part is written in the present tense. And the poem narrates a girl's memory of an experience she had in her childhood and her longing to revive that experience when she became a grown-up lady. Because the experience that she had given her immense joy, and so when she is a woman now, she wanted to have again such an experience. And what is the beautiful experience that is described in the poem? That is, we will see it when we start the poem. But even before that, by way of introduction, to make things more clear, see, I will tell you that you have noticed the image of the swing in the poem. And so here, in the first stanza, you will see a small girl of 4 or 5. She is sitting on a swing with her cousin brother, who is 6 or 7 years of age. And they are swinging. And when they swing, both of them enjoyed it. At that time, they enjoyed it. They were innocent. Because of the innocence of childhood, when their bodies touched each other, they didn't have any sexual feelings. But when they had that physical contact, they enjoyed it. They don't know the reason, but as children, when they were swinging and when their bodies came to physical contact, they enjoyed that contact.